Hey, we've got some material that's good for everyone if you like delicious food. Chef Nino here from Rouse's. What are we going to make today, sir?
Oh my goodness. I found these beautiful ribeye steaks at Rouse's, and I want to make a red wine portobello mushroom herb sauce to put on top. It's buttery, it's savory.
And I noticed your ribeye are already seasoned, which, you know, most of the times you do before you start the cooking process. What do you season those ribeye with?
I did Chef Nino's adrenaline seasoning.
So
that's right.
Let me ask you, when you use that, do you do salt and pepper too, or did you
Just
only do that?
That's
season?
it. That's
All
it. Yeah.
Sounds good. So we're getting that sizzle underway with
look
these
at that.
ribeyes.
Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. And definitely, Rouse's is the meat headquarters for the Gulf Coast. You're not going to find better meat anywhere. Wagyu, dry age, prime, select. You get tomahawk steaks. We are the meat people on the Gulf Coast. There is no competition.
So many different options for you to choose from when you go there. And in some of your Rouse's location too, you can even see the dry aging taking place. They have display cases where you can see those ribeye being dry aged.
It is. The quality of meat makes a difference.
It certainly does. All right, so we're doing this, and you know, when we're talking about grilling out, it is the grilling season. Memorial Day, we just had that, the unofficial kickoff to summer. We've got July 4th right around the corner. Then we roll into football season. It's time to get those grills out, man.
Yes, and so your sauce, this sauce we're gonna make, mastering a sauce like this will take the ordinary and make it extraordinary. It'll take the mundane and make it miraculous, serious.
So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, because we have this cooking challenge that we have to do here on Studio 10, which we're going to be showing you soon. Chelsea and I will be cooking dishes. My dish does involve a version of a red wine reduction sauce, and that's what you're doing today, a red wine reduction sauce.
That's
right?
exactly what it is. It's quick, it's easy. But look, what you need is some fresh garlic. And I showed you, a lot of times you can get by with the jarred, refrigerated garlic, but for this, you want fresh, okay? You got a shallot and some beautiful mushrooms. The recipe calls for thyme, but I'm gonna put some tarragon in there too.
Oh, okay.
It's a matter of preference. And you had asked me before the show, how many minutes do you cook your reduction? And tell us your desired thickness. If you want it kind of soupy, or if you want it thick like a glaze.
And we'll show you that process, and we'll get more into that too, because there's a lot to talk about there in that segment. So we're going to do that next. Nino, we're going to let you keep working on these ribeyes, and we're going to continue to work on this throughout the show.
This is going to be the show of shows. Are we live?
We are live. This
oh
is
my
it.
God. Okay.
Chelsea.
Welcome back to Studio 10 on this Monday morning. We are live with Chef Nino with Rouse's Markets. It's good to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be here. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'm excited about this show because we're going to make your steak from being mundane to miraculous, from ordinary to extraordinary with this red wine mushroom herb sauce. It's amazing.
Yeah, so a sauce can really do a lot for anything. You think about it, burgers, steak.
Well, restaurants capitalize on that.
Yeah.
They'll have a $20 item, and with the sauce, it becomes a $25 or $30 item. Yeah, it's all in the wording.
Well, you're making it pretty fancy today, so it looks like you're working on the sauce. For folks who are just now tuning into the show, what have you done so far?
Well, I came in, I got my chef. No. What I did, okay, what I did.
What did you do?
What I did.
I don't know.
I got some butter in a skillet, and I chopped up a shallot and some fresh garlic and my mushroom. And this is where we are. This has been cooking down. Believe it or not, that's a whole portobello mushroom.
Wow.
So it's now soft and tender. Okay. Now the recipe don't call for it, but I put a ½ pound of bacon. I sauteed it down, and I got the...
It may not be exactly ½ pound. I've been snacking on it.
Yeah, thank God we heard him did the show. I wouldn't have nothing over you eating me out of house and home, girl.
We do. Sometimes us, Joe, our photographer Mick, when Chef Nino is cooking something, you just have to taste it before it's done.
Well, yeah, well, you're more qualified to be, to talk authoritatively.
Ooh.
About it.
Authoritative. Now he's telling me I have something in my teeth, which I don't. Okay, so.
We're going to get a GoFundMe for dental floss. No, I'm playing.
And when I do have something in my teeth, I'm not going to believe him the day that it happens, I promise. So we're working on that. When do you add the red wine to the mixture?
When it's completely, really translucent and wilted and soft.
Okay.
And you want the mushrooms, the onions, and everything. Okay. In fact, right now we're going to go ahead and put the red wine. Look at this right here, huh?
Yeah, that looks great.
And I get the red wine like this. You don't want to put an expensive red wine in there. If you want to waste good red wine, call me. The number is at the bottom of the screen. I will help you waste your good red wine. But you want a nice Cabernet. And hey, I'm back. So look, I just get an inexpensive Cabernet, and I like it, you know, just these little bottles, one at a time, because once you open up a bottle of wine, you know what I'm saying? Somebody said, well, how do you keep a bottle of wine fresh if you just do half? I don't know. I never had that problem because I'm not a quitter. All right.
Oh, okay. So if you do have any extra bottles of wine laying around that you have not finished, you know who to call. So we're going to add this, let this simmer. It smells amazing. Yeah, it smells so good over this
I'm excited about this recipe, y'all. I'm serious.
It's going to be a good one for the summer. So we'll be back with Chef Nino and more of this steak with red wine mushroom sauce.
Welcome back into our Studio 10 kitchen alongside Chef Nino. We've been working on our red wine and mushroom sauce that you've been preparing this morning.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Look at this sauce so far. We sauteed our shallots and our garlic and our shallots and mushroom down in a little bit of butter. And then after they were really sauteed well, we put in a cup of beef broth, a cup of wine, reduced. We put in some thyme and some tarragon, just really whole chunks in there. And it's flavored. So this is where we are right now. Now, I reduced the temperature to almost low. I don't want it to boil, because when I put the butter in, I don't want the milk fat to separate from the whey in there. I want it to just kind of cream, slowly kind of cream in. That way you get that buttery flavor. If not, it's going to break, and it's going to be like a greasy film on top, not even going to taste like butter.
No one wants that. I like the way you described it. That sounds like the right way to go about it for sure. Now, I've seen with some reduction sauces that they strain it out, but that's really not the point of the way you did it. You want all that stuff to go on top of this steak,
You can.
Right?
It's like if you want guacamole like a paste or chunks. It's pretty much up to you. I like the chunks of the ingredients. And we talked earlier about the cap of the ribeye. Let me see this right here. This is called the cap. Arguably the most tasty part of the ribeye is the cap. Okay, the texture, the flavor. All right, so this butter is creaming in real nice. You can't hurry that up, Joe. You gotta.
And unless you're on TV and your producer says 1 minute in your ear, that's the only time that you're allowed to hurry that up. But wow, that looks so good, man.
Now, I want you to try it with that sauce. We're making the mundane miraculous and the ordinary extraordinary. That's right. And remember, go check out the Rouse's Meat. We are arguably the king of meat on the Gulf Coast. No word.
So much flavor.
Oh man, Fox 10.
That's it. Yeah, that's our station.
That's right. Yes, sir. The recipe and Rouse's.com.
What's the name of our show?
Dude.
Studio 10?
Yes.
I got myself choked up about it.
Hold on. Listen, I know it. If you stop squirming, it stop hurting.
All right, y'all. Go check it out. Studio 10 at FoxTV.com. Chef Nino, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.